Okay, so today we're going to demonstrate the sitting to standing lift. This particular brand is by Arjo Huntley, and they call this, actually it's a Sarah lift, a standing and raising lift, or aid, standing and raising aid, or I think this one is actually called the Encore, is another one that you will hear it referred to. In terms of lifts, this lift actually has an on and off button here, so at the bottom, the green button to make sure it works. In addition, it has controls for raising and lowering and widening the base support of the lift around bed casters or chair legs. It's a handheld control, or it can be actually used on the machine as well. Just as the other lifts are, we always use two people when we're working the lift, and the one person is to work the lift, and the other person's responsibility is to ensure client safety. The Sarah lift, or the Encore lift that we have here today, must be used, can only be used with clients who are able to understand simple commands and who are able to bear weight on at least one leg and are capable of sitting independently without somebody else supporting them. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is ensure that we put on the safety belt around Carmen. And safety belts are measured according to size, and for this particular belt, yellow is the color that would suit Carmen best. The belt should be secure but not tight around Carmen's waist. Before we use the lift as well, clients should always have shoes on, sturdy shoes, not slippers, not sock feet. Okay, so I'm going to maneuver the lift, first widening the legs at the bottom of the lift. And one way to use this lift is to make sure that one of the legs is on one side of the bed caster and the other is on the other side. Okay? I'm going to lower the handrail as well. And now I'm going to actually move the lift into my client. And Tracy is going to ensure, because I can't see, that the client is able to lift their feet onto the support and go close to the leg but not tight, so that room can be fitting there. Okay? Now, the brakes must be on because we've positioned our client. And the other thing I'm going to do is lower the railing, and because I can't see, Tracy's going to make sure that the railing is within reach for Carmen.
I'm going to ask you to put your hands up and hold here.
It's important to note when we are lowering this that Carmen's shoulders are at a good level and that she's not raising her shoulders up. So actually I think she could probably, it could go down one little bit. Okay? When we are actually lifting our client, it's really important to do steady motion rather than that jerking motion, because it can make clients very nervous. Okay, the next component with our brakes on is we're going to secure the strap. And these straps are held in by little teeth, so we loosen them. And then pull taut so that she feels supported and that it's done evenly. And Tracy's doing that now.
So where we're pulling, there are teeth integrated here. So in order for us to release the tension, we must lift up on the rope to disengage the teeth. When we're putting it into place, we're pulling and pushing down to engage the teeth.
Okay, So with our brakes on and our safety belt intact, on 3, we are going to assist Carmen from sitting to standing. And it's very important that Tracy and I work collaboratively, but that we also work collaboratively with Carmen, because it can be a very scary feeling for a client to be lifted up. So Carmen, it's important that you hold on, and when you get the opportunity, I want you to stand as if you are standing erect yourself, okay? The machine will help you, but to stand straight, okay? And in one motion we'll go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we're standing. Here we are. Perfect. And she's there. So she's ready to go, and Tracy is monitoring her, and the goal is this chair behind me. So I'm going to back up. And so we're moving Carmen over, backing her into the chair, and Tracy's watching to ensure. And we want to move it as close as possible so her legs, can you point, Tracy, are not completely touching the chair right there. So now we're going to unload. So I'm going to lock my lift into position, and again, Tracy's going to help to guide Carmen's back into the chair, and on 3 in one steady motion, Carmen, we're going to go down. So I'd like you to just keep your hands on there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So now Carmen is seated, and we are going to again let her let go, and we're going to unlock the teeth. So that. We can loosen the belt. Okay. And I'm going to lift up the machine, unlock my brakes,
And just lift your feet, Carmen.
okay? And we can remove the belt. There you go, Carmen.
Here.
Now, in some instances where the client may just be sitting on a commode chair or a toilet, we might choose to leave the belt on, but in this situation, Carmen would like to sit in the chair for the while and does not need to have the belt on.